Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
All right. First and foremost, we give all glory, all honor, and all praises to Yahweh,
Yahweh
Bahashem,
Bahashem, Yahweh Shai
Yahushua,
Bahashem
Bahashem,
Rachak with
Yahweh.
us.
All right. Double honors to our apostles and our elders at Great Millstone, all right, who rule well. And peace and salutations to all you Akim out there that preach this truth throughout the four corners of the earth with truth and sincerity in your hearts and for the love of the gospel, all right? I'm the brother Shamar Yah.
Brother Yaquab.
We both from Great Millstone, Branch, Gary, Indiana. Coming to you with another lesson. All right, this lesson is going to be about suffer now rather than later. All right, because we suffer now with the Lord because we want to be accepted of Him when He comes back. All right, so everybody that's not accepting Him or suffering now for the Lord, all right, suffering for the Lord in the truth, doing what He told you to do, keeping law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. All right, following the scriptures according to the teachings of the holy prophets. All right, they're not going to suffer in the days to come, in the days of Jacob's trouble, when the Lord comes back. You know, we're going to be the elect is going to be gathered, but those that did not choose to follow Him, they're going to suffer. You know, to death. You know, like the scriptures say. All right, so that's what the lesson is about. The lesson is about suffer now rather than later. All right, because you don't want to suffer later. It's going to be terrible. You don't have no way of escape. But while you have leisure, you know, do the things the Lord told you to do while you have liberty. All right.
This is 2 Timothy 2:10. It says, "Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahushai with eternal glory."
With eternal glory. So we endure, so we may be obtained. But what? By being saved. Say what? I'll read it over.
It says, "Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake."
I endure all things for the elect's sake. You know, so if in order for the elect to make it, in order for the Lord's chosen to be saved, I will do anything. You know, so go ahead.
It says, "Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sakes, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahushai with eternal glory."
So that they may obtain the salvation, so they may be saved. From what? You know, first from sin, you know, because when we get those bodies, we're not going to sin anymore. But, you know, from the onslaught that's about to happen, man. From the coming hell that the Lord is about to unleash on the world. All right? And in the temptation that's coming with the micro C hip, you know. So the Lord's going to deliver you from all of those things. The scripture says no evil shall touch you, you know. Although you might have trials, we are going to have trials, we are going to have temptation, but the Lord's going to deliver you out of those temptations. We're going to be, the elect is going to be saved. So while you have liberty, what are we going to do? We're going to sacrifice. All right, we're going to endure hardship, and it's only to make us better. Go ahead.
It says, "It is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him."
That's a faithful saying. All right, we believe in these words, man. It's a faithful saying. For if we be dead with him, all right, because the Lord didn't have luxuries while He walked the earth. The Lord suffered. You know, the top man on the planet suffered with his brethren. You know, the Lord didn't dwell in luxuries. The Lord said, "Foxes have holes, and birds have nests, but the Son of Man have no place to dwell to lay His head." You know, so we have to be the same way. All right.
Yeah, now's not the time to be settling out in a temporal world that's bound to perish.
Exactly.
That's why, you know what I'm saying, the scriptures say the fashion of this world passeth away. And the Lord was that example, you know what I'm saying, to deny yourself, to deny the riches of the world, even when He was tempted by Satan. You know what I'm saying, offering, you know what I'm saying, the basically the kingdom upon this earth, when in reality He's going to get it, but not in the times we're in now. He's going to erect the kingdom of heaven, which is yet to come. You know what I'm saying, and bring righteousness to the earth. But that's in due time when what? He descends. Not when the time when He was, you know what I'm saying, as man Yahweh Shai, He's coming back in His full glory. You know, in His full power.
Yep.
You see, but then, you know what I'm saying, He came lowly, came upon an ass, a colt. You know, He didn't put Himself on some type of pedestal or a high horse.
That's right.
You know, it wasn't His time for the glory in them times.
That's right. It wasn't His time to shine. You know, He had to be meek.
Humbled Himself.
He humbled Himself, man, because He had to be a perfect example.
And two, He knew already, because he was Solomon in his past life. He had those type of riches. you know.
Okay.
But he knew, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't gonna amount to anything like it as in the kingdom,
Exactly.
you know. But this is 2 Timothy 2:13, no, so
12.
like 12. It says, "For if we
Oh, he said
suffer,
we shall live with him. Oh, you read that?
Con,
We shall also live with him. Man, that's that's what we're talking about. Shining when the Lord is in His glory. Now we're going to be actually living, because living, you're not going to die.
mm-hmm,
You know, you're not going to fear death. And this world we're living in now. All right, what happens, man? You work all your life. You work all your fucking life until you're in your 40s. And then you finally get to touch your substance of what you so desperately labored for. All right, and you get to live another, 20 years, 30 years?
man,
And in this world we're living in now, who knows how long you get to live?
exactly,
It's not guaranteed. All right? But when the Lord reigns and in His kingdom, it's a guarantee you're gonna live. It's a guarantee that you're not gonna die. All right. So when we going through sufferings with Him, when we're dead with Him, we're gonna live with Him. Go ahead.
I had a quick precept to back you up.
Go
It's
ahead.
Ecclesiastes 2:11.
Ecclesiastes. Uh-oh. Yeah. Go ahead.
So Ecclesiastes 2:11, it says, "Then I looked on all the works that my hands had wrought,